series for this week. Today I'll be talking about an AWS service called AWS Lambda. And AWS Lambda is a serverless service. If you don't know what serverless means, just check the description below and you will find my link to what the meaning of serverless is. So what is AWS Lambda? AWS Lambda is an AWS service that enables you to actually deploy applications that runs without server. So what does it mean that you run without server? So when you want to deploy a normal application, what you do basically is you set up a server, or what we call a virtual machine. And in that virtual machine, you install the dependencies. So take, for example, you want to deploy a Java application and you actually need a server with certain specification with 20 gigs of RAMs and CPU actually, and this space for your application to run. But if you use AWS Lambda, you don't need to worry about your disk space and you don't need to worry so much about the size of the server, but you just configure basic CPU and memory for your application to run. That's one advantage of serverless. The second advantage of serverless is that it is very, very cheap. It costs almost nothing. So if you run 1 million requests within a month for AWS Lambda, you are charged next to $0 for that. That's pretty cheap. Unlike when you use the virtual machine, immediately you spin up that virtual machine, you are immediately charged for that virtual machine per hour as you use that virtual machine. But AWS Lambda, you are charged for the number of requests that you use on it. Another thing AWS Lambda does for you that is super good is also that you don't have to manage operations within the AWS Lambda function. Now, for a normal server, you have to continue to do things like patching, you have to continue things like updates and make so many hardening requirements for your virtual machine as a server. But when you use AWS Lambda, you don't have to worry about patching or operating system updates or any kind of updates you need to do on the operating system layer. The last thing about AWS Lambda is that you might have a limitation of not supporting a lot of languages, but it supports the most popular languages such as Node.js, Python, Java, C#, and Ruby. You can also build your own custom engine behind AWS Lambda for other programming languages that are not supported out of the box. So these are some of the basic advantages and the meaning of AWS Lambda. I challenge you today to look at AWS Lambda and try it out for your production and your staging and whatever workloads you need to have. AWS Lambda is widely used by millions of users all over the world, and it has actually saved them millions of dollars of cost and actually made them to scale infinitely. Thank you very much for watching my class series for this week. Have a wonderful week ahead.